The best manifestation advice that I could possibly give you as an intuitive channeler is this: make peace with yourself. The more you make peace with yourself, the more you manifest. And here's why. As a channeler, I have the gift of being able to see what has manifested in people's lifetime that they have yet to receive and why they have yet to receive it. And 99.9% of the time, it comes down to this. It's the lack of belief that the person is worthy of the manifestation. The lack of belief that the person is worthy of the manifestation. It's that. And the more that you make peace with yourself, the more worthy you feel from a soul level. I'm not just talking about consciously, I'm talking about subconsciously, from a deep soul level. Because when you feel worthy, truly and genuinely, you get back into alignment with who you are at a soul level. Your soul is pure love. So that's why you hear people say you want to manifest out of love and from your heart space, because your soul is pure love. It has everything it needs. It does not need anything. It has everything. And in our human experience, we get tripped up by all of the things that we need and want, and societal norms and pressure and expectations and all the things. And that acts as a bridge to our manifestation. There is healing involved in the manifestation journey. There is going to be healing. If you are embarking on your manifestation journey, there is going to be healing that is going to be involved / needed for you to create the space to receive your manifestation. Because if you had the space right now to receive your manifestation, you would have it. For me personally, that was really hard to hear. I almost got offended when I heard that. But that's because at the time I was very much in my ego. And it took me shedding that to be able to step into a new to receive my manifestation. So there are going to be parts of your current self that need shedding for you to be able to open up your space to receive this manifestation. And this looks differently for everyone. And that's why it can be tricky to give manifestation advice, because it's not a one size fits all. Everybody is at different points in their relationship with themselves, in their relationship with their intuition, in their beliefs, in their limiting beliefs, in their conditioning and their programming. So please be gentle with yourself through this process, but know that there is going to be healing involved for you to be able to make peace with yourself. It took me personally a very long time. And I work with clients over a long period of time because of that reason. It takes time for us to be able to build that foundation again and eradicate everything that's standing in the way. So you may be asking yourself, okay, how can I make peace with myself? Well, you got to find a way that works for you. But first and foremost is you have to figure out what it is that's blocking your peace with yourself. I deeply recommend having somebody help you with this. Therapists are awesome. Channelers are great. Hypnotherapists, EFT tapping practitioners. There are so many things out there and modalities out there to help you. It's about finding what works for you. YouTube is an incredible resource for this, and it's free. That's why I created mine, because I want healing to be accessible to everybody, right? I wish that I could take on millions of one-on-one channeled readings and clients and all the things, but I can't. And I personally don't even do one-on-one channeled readings, like one-offs. The minimum to work with me is 2 weeks, because it takes time to really get to the root of what it is that's standing in your way. And I may be able to see it right away, but it takes time for you to be able to see it right away. And that is the beginning of you making peace with yourself, is figuring out what is the standstill, what is the resistance. And then, now that you know, you go into the second phase, which is the acknowledgement phase. So whenever you find this piece of resistance is affecting your life, you begin to connect the dots and say, oh, that's why I'm doing this. It's because I have X belief. I don't think I'm worthy. I don't have enough money in my bank account to feel like I'm worthy, and I've been connecting my self-worth to how much money I make. So duh, I don't feel good right now, right? You start consciously connecting the dots. And then the third phase of it is the release. I love releasing. I love the releasing part because there's so many fun ways to do it. Meditation, tapping. Tapping is one of my favorite ways to rewire the subconscious mind, calm the nervous system, and eradicate this from our conscious mind as well. And it's super accessible. There are so many people who offer tapping on YouTube. Brad Yates is one of my favorite. I love him. I offer tapping on mine as well in a different playlist. Hypnotherapy, journaling, so many ways. It's about finding what works best for you. And the way to do that, in my opinion, is asking yourself, what do I need? What do I need in this moment? Your gut is going to tell you the route for you. It's a matter of you trusting it and listening to it and taking action on it. But the more that you make peace with yourself, the more you rebuild your relationship with yourself. And the more you rebuild your relationship with yourself, the more you trust yourself. And the more you trust yourself, the more you will follow your intuition. And remember, your intuition is like your customized Google Maps that holds the left and the right turns for you to take to manifest your desires. It's all right there. So commit to making peace with yourself. And any questions you have around this, ask me in the comments, and I will try my very best to answer.